Hello, my loves. We have a short, hopefully, message. We'll see what comes out. Okay. The initial energy that I have for this, and honestly, I need this message just as much as you do right now. So I keep on seeing sevens every time I look up at the clock. So yes, but the initial energy, oh, I don't know what I'm doing right now, guys. Apologize. I apologize. Listen, okay. I need to stop trying to do a million things at once. So the note that I took was, I don't want to read it how I wrote it down. So let's just say that we are collectively coming out of a season of receiving projections and internalizing the projections that were put onto us. I wrote down, they tried to make you believe that you need to go back to the haphazardly ways of moving, thinking, and being. I'm gonna add speaking, acting, behaving as well. They tried to make you think that you're moving too slow, too observantly, and the truth is you've learned how to reserve your energy in the environments where people believe they can control other people. Wow. Okay, take that as that resonates, guys. That was a mouthful. I don't think, honestly, I even really understand that. You might be feeling like you're being watched right now, and it's kind of like in a almost like in like an annoying way, like in a distracting way. So we're gonna get right into the message. The energy of 3 might be significant for you right now. Sevens, red lights. You might be like thinking that you're seeing things, and I'm just gonna just say a quick prayer and ground ourselves. Okay, and yes, I have this big blue crystal. I don't care. Angels, ancestors, divine ancestors, universe, God, please watch over this collective and bless this collective. And may we always be moving in ways that are for our highest good and for the highest good to all and harm to none. Amen. Alright, I'm just gonna put this down. The table's glass, so I have to be like really careful about putting that big crystal down. Okay, but we're just gonna get right into it. You might have like a eye problem right now in your right eye, and like almost like a sticky feeling in your nose. Yeah. It might take like all day for you to be able to quiet your mind at this time. And I'm getting like you could be like up all day, but maybe perhaps because of the chaos within your house, you can't really like focus until there's like silence, and that's usually not until like really late. It's full transparency, guys, it's like 3:30 in the morning right now. Yeah, I'm also getting like just like kind of this energy of like insecurity almost. Like you're unable to really work while being watched. And trigger warning, you just like don't feel comfortable feeling surveilled. And this can be very specific, but like you might have to be setting boundaries with people to not put your image and your likeness and your like intellectual property, which may also include your image, through like AI. Like you might actually be needing to set a boundary and like telling people like, don't put my image in whatever image processing system, like AI, or it's like, you know, people like editing photos without your consent. Ooh, right. And if you know telepathically what I just thought right now, then you know. But yeah, essentially like images being made without your consent might be a powerful theme right now, beyond the ordinary. Yeah, like just kind of like monitoring energy has got you like kind of up at night. Yeah, and you just like feel everything that's just like happening, right? Like you're a very like sensitive soul. So it's not like you need to set these boundaries very firmly. Otherwise, like people will just like keep on using your image, like is what I'm getting. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like some people are being exposed right now. Yeah, like red light, stop. I'm hearing like stop and exposed, seeing, feeling. Yeah, I'm getting like that you're like actually like seeing, like you're choosing to not like be blind to the situation anymore. And you're really like calling upon like your own energy at this time in order to like get through. I'm getting also too like even just like, how do I say this? Like you are aware of what's happening in the world. You aren't the type of person that goes into hermit mode with ignorance. Like, I need to focus on myself, and that means I need to be completely selfish and completely ignorant and act like, oh, I feel like, yeah, like I'm like scratching my throat, so like throat, like the truth is being revealed straight up. Like you don't need to prove yourself to the world, and you don't need to really explain yourself, because that doesn't bring you peace. Like over explaining and like trying to get people to see things the way you see them. You're just not trying to do that anymore. You're just seeing things for how they are. And it makes it a lot easier to like step into your energy and like in like a very beautiful, productive, healthy, healing, self-love way. Like, not I gotta be a hermit because people no, like, it's not anything like that. I think if anything, like, these boundaries have been set. And yeah, I'm getting it, like, don't mishandle the rose and expect the thorns to not hurt. You can't tightly grip the bush of a rose and expect to not get cut. You can't like abuse the rose bush and expect to not get cut. I don't know if that makes sense or if that's significant. Yeah, you're definitely being called to share your voice. Ants might be significant, like bugs. I'm saying that because an ant just crawled on like the first card of the deck. Okay, what are we getting here? Yeah, roses are very significant right now. Sisterhood. Right. Okay, so basically, like, you're not playing about, like, your energy right now. You're not playing about your boundaries. You're not, and you're, like, really, like, not even entertaining the drama. Like, you're not entertaining, like, having to even reset these boundaries right now. Like, you are so, like, in deep reflection. And, like, not to say that, like, you aren't having fun, like, you don't play. Like, you do, but you're not, like, I'm getting this, like, play in reverse as, like, you're not playing around about, like, I'm hearing interference. Because at the end of the day, like, you definitely were put here to share your voice. And yeah, and you're not really, like, taking no for an answer either. Like, this isn't about trying to get other people's approval. Like, you're not in a season of, like, really needing to, like, ask everyone for advice and, like, run everything by everyone. You have, you are aware of, like, the high priestesses in your lineage, I want to say, and in your circle, and the mystics and the teachers within your circle. And you aren't, you understand that because you've cultivated a circle of mystics, teachers, priestesses, priests, high priests, high priestesses, right? You're not supposed to have this, like, constant line of access to these people in your life. And I'm getting that's, like, the people, like, I'm getting that friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but they're always there. And you're understanding that quote now more than ever, and how deep that really is. And that is, like, your current, I'm gonna call it sisterhood. Could be like male friends, like you could be like a guy and this like resonates with your male friend group. But I'm getting like you guys, or like, listen, we're inclusive here, so I'm gonna say like you could also like be non-binary and like all your friends are also all like they thems. Listen, what I'm getting is that like you guys just are all on like the same energetic wavelength. Yeah. Oof. So 2 cars just like absolutely raced by. I live in a residential neighborhood. And I think I just heard another 3rd car race by. So cars zooming, absolutely zooming by. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of like urgency with the message because the message says answer the call. So I think like what I'm getting is like you like whatever. Oh my gosh, this is spooky, spooky. Whatever. What was I about to say? I don't. Oh gosh, I'm like so like shooken up like that. Give me a second. Sorry, I just had to pause there. Another 7. Okay, so wow, I was definitely called to like reset this, and I just want to start off by saying you definitely yeah, you're very protected at this time. So right now, your younger self is very pleased with you right now, if this resonates with you. Your younger self is like very pleased with you, and in a large way, you're very pleased with you right now. And 555 as I said that. So you're very pleased with you right now, and yeah, definitely I'm getting a strong energy of like prayer and so at this moment, like I'm definitely getting okay, I got it. So right now you're understanding that you've been doing a lot of compromising in the form of people pleasing, and I don't want to say that you've been lying in place in order to soothe people's feelings, but it's almost like you've been surrounded by people who would rather hear a pretty lie than the ugly truth, and that's just the way that I am being called to say it. So now you're in a season of pause and prayer, which has been very peaceful and not lonely at all. really you've been just calling in the right people, even if it's few. You've found your soul family at this time, and it's just growing, and it's just going to continue to grow. And your younger self is just super pleased with that. So that's the message. It's kind of all over the place. I had like a throat blockage because it's being cleared, and definitely I had to like come out, and I had to just really tap into this message and remember that this was for me too. So thank you so much for watching, and tuning into the Milky Way. I don't have a cute rhyme today. That rhymed, so I'm gonna let that be that. Anyways, it's late. I love you.